Welcome back to our Utuntu viewers. If you're just joining us, we have a really packed and exciting show. We're talking everything travel, music and finances because really it's Christmas and it's that time. With us today we have the beautiful Jamie from the Gateway Travels. Welcome, Jamie.
Thank you.
So Christmas is right around the corner, and obviously with COVID happening, it's pretty hard for everybody to travel out of the country. So it's pretty exciting for us to know what we can do in Zambia, right? Please tell us a bit about the Gateway Travel.
Alright, so the Gateway Tours and Travel is a travel and tour operator that specializes in tailor-made packages. So basically that means we create packages to suit each individual client's needs. Yeah, so whatever your budget is,
you're able to work that in. So whether it's family or friends and things like that.
Yeah, so we provide all sorts of services like holiday packages in and out of the country, flights, car hire, and we also do a bit of events, corporate events. We need someone to help with that. Yeah.
Exciting. So for some of us who don't plan on leaving the country to, spend Christmas, what exciting places would you recommend one would go to?
Alright, so with our country is beautiful.
Very much so.
I know there's this need for people to want to go out of the country and see all sorts of things, but I feel like Zambia has got a lot to offer.
That's very much true.
Of places like national parks, so you can see the big five.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can do, if you're into something like a beach, people that want to go to Zanzibar and whatnot, the Zambian version of it,
it's Zambia Beach, right?
Zambia Beach, yes, but also like Tanganyika, because there you can do things like scuba diving.
Oh yeah.
So it's a place that people don't really know, but it's really there, and
exciting stuff, and also safaris. We also have like waterfalls. Zambia is truly beautiful. I've actually personally taken some time to travel a bit around, and especially during COVID that my family and I couldn't really move up and down, but you do find really special spots in our country. So people, please know that Zambia is beautiful and there's plenty places to visit. So let's talk about budgeting holiday on a budget. Okay. Not everybody can afford the Dubai trips, the New York trips. So what are you offering currently that groups of friends, even families, can take on?
Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, because we create tailor-made packages, so whatever your budget is, we create it to us. So I'll give an example. About 2 weeks ago I went to ZAMgazine with a friend of mine, and that was my first time going camping.
Wow.
So we literally were camping by.
Did you do the proper camping or the chalet camping?
No. Proper camping in an actual camping tent.
Oh my
so that was the first time, because I get like with lodges in the national it's still kind of luxury.
Yeah.
But so we went to ZAMgazine.
That's the sort of camping I'm doing.
Yeah, so we went to ZAMgazine and we slept in a camping tent right by the riverside with no barricade. The river was there, we were just there.
Hippos.
So, you're really told, how to be careful. If animals are not disturbed, they won't attack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so just be cautious of your environment. But yeah, so it was about 2 hours 30 minutes from Lusaka.
Okay.
Yeah, and we spent about was it about 400 kwacha per night?
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's exclusive of obviously drinks and food. And
so we had that option of whether to order from the restaurant or just cook
by your
own. So
own
there's rice stand and whatnot. So I feel like that one was, I think even about 1,500 would be good for a go-come trip, and maybe 2 nights.
There you go, people. No excuses for holidays. We can afford if you think about it, and if you do go to the Gateway Travel and Tours, they can tailor-make something that can suit you.
Yeah, so that was just one example I gave of ZAMgazine, because I experienced that, but also even in Livingstone, for example, there are a lot of places to. I recently again went on a search for budget places. I found accommodation for as low as 200 per night.
Oh wow!
Standard accommodation with an aircon,
clean rooms, and a clean bathroom.
So you have that option for bathroom. Yeah, so you can spend even like 5 nights and spend like probably 1,000.
Okay, that's not bad.
yeah, so there are all those options. So in Livingston, you can do Siavonga, which is close by for people that are in Osaka. You don't want to go somewhere really far. There's Sapia Beach, which you mentioned.
I've never been. I think it's the only place that I've seen pictures of it where the sand and the water just looks very, very beautiful.
So I feel like with those ones, like I said, it's really about your interest. Because if you want a place to go read a book and relax and look at the lake or the river, you find that those ones are good. But then if you're into adrenaline activities, Livingston has got over 20 activities you can do. If you want to go bungee jumping, you want to go...
Did you try any of those?
I did the goat swing.
Okay.
I did the goat swing.
I think I've done that. Is that the drop?
Yes, you
yes,
drop and
I
then
did
it
that
kind of
with,
swings
yes,
you.
oh my goodness, I did that.
I did that once in a lifetime. I don't think I'll do it again, but it's really nice.
Yeah, ticked off the bucket list.
Yeah, it was really good. So then also, you can also do like animal activities. These are activities in Livingston that I feel are also on the low side as well. So if you can do lion walk, cheetah walk, and all that, you can have the interactions. I feel within, so we can literally create. If you look at my Facebook page, the Gateway Tours and Travel, I've posted, I think there should have been a package for, I think, 1,500. It included accommodation and about 2
Is
activities.
that still running? Because I might jump on that.
It just depends on where you're going and just checking availability, but it's very doable. It's I don't think it's expensive to travel in Zambia. It's possible.
It is possible. It is possible. And like you said, if somebody comes with a budget and what they're looking for, you can have a good time on 1,000 kwacha, 5,000 kwacha, 10,000 kwacha. It's all about what you want and what you can fit in it, isn't it?
Yes.
What about on the high-end side? It's exciting.
All right, on the high-end side, there are a lot of places that you can go to. So on top of my head, I can think of in Lower Zambezi, you can do Royal Zambezi, which is a very beautiful lodge.
How much is that going for these days?
Well, they do have some promos here and there, but I could say about $200-300 per person per night, but that's inclusive of food, activities, and accommodation.
That's not so bad.
So most of the national parks, it's usually all inclusive, so you don't have to go for the stress of what are you going to eat.
So it makes your holiday vacation so much easier.
Yes. Then recently, David Livingston, it's been closed since COVID, but now they're opening.
Is that the one in Livingston?
In Livingston, yes, that's the property right next to Waterfront. So they have been closed for a while, and then they're reopening.
Nice.
Yes, and Zambia Airways is opening 1st December, so they are doing flights to Livingston as well. So you can do some flights and also accommodation there. So there are many properties. Like Tanganyika, you can stay at Ndole Bay. That's also an all-inclusive. They charge about $200 or so per night, all-inclusive. So activities, you can go kayaking, snorkeling.
So good. Exciting stuff. And in regards to planning, I know some of us can be late with our planning techniques. Any advice on how we can make sure we get packages at good prices in good time?
I think that's very important. Majority of some of the clients anyway that come to me would say, I want to go to South Luangwa next weekend. How much is it? So when I give them the package, they're like, but that's too expensive. So it's tricky that way. But if you decide to say in the next 6 months, I'm going to go to full, that way you can save towards it. So you get a quote and then save towards it. So what we do as Gateway, we provide a savings platform. So you can throw in bits and pieces of an amount working towards the holiday that you want.
That's exciting.
So by the time you probably May comes, you check how much you have, and then create a package.
And then you top up, or if somebody wants to top up. That's actually very interesting. I've never come across that with travel and tour agencies. That's very, very catchy.
A lot of people, especially for honeymoon, I experienced that with a lot of honeymooners. They say, okay, I'm getting married in August. I've had people say maybe 100, 500, 1,000 all throughout the month. By the time they're wedding,
they're set.
Everything is set, so they don't have to stress about having a honeymoon.
The Gateway Travel and Tours have a solution for you guys, everybody. So please do feel free to check them out and make sure, like she said, planning is super important, and they do have packages or systems that help you save towards your holiday. So there you have it, guys. I start with the beautiful Jamie from the Gateway Travel and Tours, and she has amazing packages. Like she said, they tailor-make packages for you guys, so please don't feel afraid. If you have a budget, she will hook you up and make sure you have a beautiful Christmas.
For many years, music has seemed to be a good form of communication, getting back in our African tradition, Western countries, name them. Joining me today is the beautiful Emily Hankola. She's going to tell us a little bit more about her journey being a musician and also all the beautiful things she's done in her journey. Emily, welcome to our talk show today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit, who is Emily? And music, of course.
Okay. My name is Emily Hankola. Hankola. I'm still discovering myself. I'm still learning, still trying to understand what I believe in, my interests and all of that. So I can't say I know myself yet. But yeah.
So, okay. Talking about music, at what point can you say you discovered that you had this passion and talent for music?
When I was 5, my mom would play a lot of music and I would sing along.
Yeah.
And then like she heard me and she's like, you can sing, you know, and she'd ask me to sing. I didn't really take it serious because to me it was just like karaoke, you know. And then I sang in church at some point, and yeah, I guess hearing people tell me that I can sing is where I kind of discovered. But yeah, I think that's how it came up.
You know, before today, I went through your music, and honestly, you've got an amazing voice. Soft and calm, and the vocals are just perfect.
Thank you.
So what type of music do you do exactly?
So I can't really categorize myself, but I lean more towards pop, which is not very common in our country. But yeah, it's not like I listen to pop a lot. I just happen to sing music that sounds like pop.
Okay, so what has been the most fun experience when it comes to music and just, you know, taking yourself out there, letting people see what you can do?
I think just how people appreciate my music. I think it's nice to hear like your song is great, or I like the message in your song. Like I think that to me is because it means that I'm doing something. I'm not just singing and then like, oh, you know, people are dancing.
Oh yeah.
It's when it has meaning and it makes people feel something.
Okay, can we say you are the Adele type in Zambia? The heart. The one that speaks from the heart about all the pain, the heartbreaks. Are you the type who relates so much to the heart and life experiences?
Yeah, for sure. I think I enjoy talking about emotions a lot. I enjoy being honest and vulnerable in my music. So yeah, I guess in that aspect.
I think that's true because most of the songs have come across here. You talk about so much to do with love. Yeah. You know, the heart, emotions.
Heartbreak.
You know, it's beautiful. I mean, I think it matches very well with your vocals and your tone. I feel you have it. You really do. So how, do you have a band you're working with? Maybe are you signed up with any label or something?
Yes, I am signed under Level Next.
Oh, nice.
My manager is around. Okay. Yeah, I'm signed under Level Next. It's with Church Utuntu. He is my producer / manager. Yeah.
Nice. So what should we look forward to now? Emily, the year is ending. What's for 2022? Do you have anything planned out for the year before it wrap up?
Yeah. I definitely have a lot planned out. I have an album coming up.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I am done recording. We're just like preparing everything. We're mixing, mastering, what?
I mean, I'm so excited. I can't wait to actually have, you know, a playlist, and without any doubt done by you, because already I love what I'm hearing, and I know you're gonna get such a good, huge response from people out there. I mean, it's something different. We're all used with our Kalindula type of vibe, but this is something completely different, and I know people are looking forward to something different but beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I'm really happy with the fact that, you know, being a young woman, you've seen. You've actually tapped into music as a talent, and your passion is just so obvious. Like, it's really inspiring. Most people rather just go for the job, white collar job.
Actually, I quit my job so I could pursue music.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a really good job.
That's a huge step.
Yeah, I had a really good job. It was paying me well, but I just felt like that wasn't where my heart was, and I knew what I wanted. I knew where I wanted to go. And I just picked music, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do.
So it had nothing to do with the money. It was just about the passion and what you wanted to do.
I was making really good money for a single person. Yeah, I was making good money. I was able to buy what I want and everything, and save. But I just didn't want to do that. I know what I want. Like I know what I want.
Would you recommend somebody who's watching you right now, let's say they've discovered a passion or talent and they're in between those lines where they're thinking, should I carry on with my job or maybe I can drop in and actually focus on this? Because it actually takes a lot of thought processing, to actually give up on one and actually focus on one thing. So would you really recommend that people, go for these decisions that you went for?
I think what's important is to ask yourself the tough questions. Ask yourself, am I good at what I want to pursue? Because I had to be really honest, like if I pursue music, am I going to be successful? Will I be happy? Financially, how am I going to provide for myself? Because that's important as well, So you just have to be honest with yourself and ask the tough questions. Ask people around you, your leaders, ask them, talk to them about it. And at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is where you find your peace. For me, it was just about where I felt like, okay, this is where I want to be, and I feel with God, this is where I should be. So yeah, asking yourself the tough questions and where you find peace.
You like that, tough questions and peace. I mean, mental health is everything.
Exactly.
So, are you out for bookings, or maybe you just do, you strictly attached to events?
You'd have to get in touch with my manager about that. So his name is Chumasi. All the details are on my Facebook page, Facebook, and Emily Hapola on Facebook. I use the same name for every platform. So if you're looking for me, Google Emily Hapola and you'll find everything. Nothing feels better. All of the pressure. You promise forever. But distance is better. I made a few mistakes. It's cool, I can take the blame. I'm just tired of all the games. I'm tired of empty words. But who's gonna love you now? Hi, my name is Emily Hapola and you're watching Utuntu.
Welcome back, our Utuntu viewers. We had a jam-filled show. We spoke about travel, we spoke about finances, we had some music on. All in all, great.
It was amazing, honestly. Being the Friday, that is the best combination you could ever think of.
And for me, it's like, what a year to end this amazing life. It has been great.
Truly. We hope you had a lovely time with us on today's Friday show. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe on our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook channels. And we will be happy to catch you guys next week. Have a lovely weekend.
Yeah. Cake Admiraki. Guys.
Look at you guys.
We should have a show here to open in December.
Beautiful cake. Yeah.
Honestly, and that's the place itself. It's my first time being here and I love everything I'm seeing. Guys. And the cake.
It was such a jam. It was such a jam.
Very fresh.
Yeah.
It's the best I've had in town.
Cute
Let me put it out there.
ambience as well. Very cute ambience for those Instagram girls who like to take a little picture for your content. Feel free to check Meraki out in Road Spot. Really? Yeah. From us, our Utuntu.
I'm proud of you. Me too.
I'm getting the hang of it. From us to you, it's what?
At China.